round 3. My headphones are at the ready for that. But we start as we push that button there, Jay. There we go. We start as we always do. 10 random pictures. 10 random pictures. Let's start with this one. No, let's start with this one as well. Right, so question number 1. This person's been in the news this morning. Who is this man for number 1? Number 2, name the country. I'm not saying I've gone easy on you tonight, but name the country. Number 3, name the hotel chain from this logo. So name the hotel chain from this logo. Now, question 4. Name either of these characters. So I only want one name, but you can name either of these 2 characters. So one or the other. Number 5, what is this? So what is this for number 5? Number 6, what is the name of this room? Change this question 3 times today. So what is the name of this room? Number 7, who is this? So who is this for number 7? If you are, just a reminder, if you are playing for the first time with us this evening, all of the pictures, all of the questions go up onto our social media in the break. So you'll be able to spend more time with them, have a bit more of a look at the pictures, etc. So they're all up. They all go up onto Twitter and Instagram in the break. Number 8, name the sweet. So name the sweet for question number 8. Just so you're aware, my answer's final on that one, because I know there's going to be some people who argue, but my answer's final on that one because I searched for the question and etc. Number 9, name the character. So name the character for number 9. And question number 10. Name the droid. So name the droid for number 10. So round 2 would normally be entertainment, but because we've got your audio round, as I always do, we drop entertainment, just drop a couple of questions through the quiz. So no entertainment round because you've got the audio music round coming in round 3. But this was what pretty much won the vote over the last week. You've got another food and drink round. You've got sport coming up on Saturday as well. But food and drink for you. Number 1. So, question number 1. What is the name of the small griddle breakfast cake distinguishable by the small pores on the top surface? I don't think anyone has ever described one of these like that, but there you go. What is the name of the small griddle breakfast cake distinguishable by the small pores on the top surface? Number 2, what was the name of the American drink that saw sales slashed in the early 2000s in the UK after reports the drink was turning people's skin orange? Nothing to do with the fact that it was about 100% sugar. But what was the name of the American drink that saw sales slashed in the early 2000s in the UK after reports the drink was turning people's skin orange? Number 3, Bisto Gravy is actually an acronym. What does the letter T stand for? So Bisto Gravy is actually an acronym. What does the letter T stand for? Question number 4. The Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of which cocktail? Is it Mai Tai, the Singapore Sling, or the Long Island Iced Tea? So the Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of which cocktail? The Mai Tai, the Singapore Sling, or the Long Island Iced Tea? Number 5, again, name one of the two colours of a traditional Battenberg cake. So I only need to name one of them. So name one of the two colours of a traditional Battenberg cake. Number 6, on average, how long does it take the human body to process 1 unit of alcohol? So on average, because not everyone's the same. Is it 1 minute, 1 hour, or 1 day? So on average, how long does it take the human body to process 1 unit of alcohol? Is it 1 minute, 1 hour, or 1 day? Number 7, in the traditional eggs and soldiers. In the traditional eggs and soldiers dish, what are soldiers made from? So in the traditional eggs and soldiers dish, what are soldiers made from? Just be a little bit careful on this, because I know an answer some people are going to put down, and you're going to be wrong. Number 8, what's the worst that could happen? Was the tagline for which soft drink? So what's the worst that could happen? Was the tagline for which soft drink? Question number 9. Kiwi fruit is also known as a Chinese what? So kiwi fruit is also known as a Chinese what? And finally, question number 10. What is the main flavour of the liqueur Contral? So what is the main flavour of the liqueur Contral? Okay, so it is time for your audio round. So if you've not done one of these with us before, I've got 10 audio clips. They are provided to us by the wonderful, wonderful guys, our very, very good friends at Sing King. So we're going to start off slowly tonight, and then we're going to build into getting you up and getting your dancing shoes going. Each question is different, so some of them will be name the artist, some of them will be name the song. So make sure you keep an eye on what the question is. So the way it's going to work, I'm going to play the song out first, and then I'll put the lyrics, so like this slide that you've got on screen now, the lyrics come up on screen that you've just seen, and it will tell you name the song, name the artist, etc. Here we go. We have 10 songs for you, starting, if I find the right button, with this. Here's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Okay, number 10. If you haven't been singing and dancing, you will now. I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Okay, yeah, apologies there. No, 30 answers coming up for you. Here we go. We started with a picture round. Number 1. So who is this? It is Bruno Tognoli. Or Bruno Tognoli. I believe he can't do Strictly this year, I think. So he's been replaced by Anton Dubek. So Bruno Tognoli. Number 2, name the country. It's Germany. Yeah. Number 3, name the hotel chain. It is Sheraton. Number 4, name either of these characters. So you've got Annie or Clarabelle. They are Thomas the Tank Engine's coaches. So yeah, Annie or Clarabelle would have got you the point. You didn't need both, just needed one. Or the other. Number 5, what is this? That is a Game Boy. Number 6, what is the name of this room? That is the Sistine Chapel. I originally had what is the name of this building, but obviously the building is something completely and utterly different name, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, so that's why I changed what's the name of this room. So yeah, Sistine Chapel for number 6. Number 7, who is this? That is Gareth Southgate, a very young Gareth Southgate, but that's Gareth Southgate, current England manager. Number 8, name the sweet. They are Jelly Tots. Number 9, name the character. Pinocchio. And number 10. I like that best wrong answer. But number 10, name the droid R2-D2. Beep, boop, beep. Food and drink then, number 1. What is the name of the small griddle breakfast cake distinguishable by the small pores on the top surface? It is a crumpet. That's why I said small pores, not pores. Number 2, what was the name of the American drink that saw sales slashed in the early 2000s in the UK after reports the drink was turning people's skin orange? It was Sunny Delight. Or Sunny D, whichever way you've put it. Number 3, Bisto Gravy is actually an acronym, but what does the T stand for? It's thickens. So if you didn't know this before, you will now. It's browns instantly, seasons, and thickens in one. I learned that for the first time this morning. So yeah, browns instantly, seasons, and thickens in one. So thickens was the word I was looking for, but there's the full acronym for you. Number 4, the Raffles Hotel is known as the birthplace of which cocktail? It's the Singapore Sling. The Raffles Hotel is in Singapore. Number 5, name one of the 2 colours of a traditional Battenberg cake. You could either have pink or yellow. One or the other gets you a point. Number 6, on average, how long does it take the human body to process 1 unit of alcohol? It is an hour. So on average, it takes an hour to get 1 unit out of your body. Some might be more, some might be less. Number 7, in the traditional eggs and soldiers dish, what are soldiers made from? This is where I said it could get a bit, it's bread. Because what does bread make? Bread makes toast. Some people don't have toasted soldiers, it's bread. So that's where the soldiers come from. They are made from bread. Number 8, what's the worst that could happen was the tagline for which soft drink? It was Dr. Pepper. Number 9, kiwi fruit is also known as a Chinese what? It's a Chinese gooseberry. And number 10, what is the main flavour of the liqueur Contral? It is orange. Okay, your audio round then. So your 10 songs, here we go. These were the answers we were looking for. Number 1, name the song when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. It is Stand By Me. Number 2, name the artist. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. It's Dolly Parton. Number 3, name the song. I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. It was all out of love. Number 4, name the song. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. It was Africa. Dun, 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 dun. And number 5, her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I've got gym class, etc., etc. Is Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. So Teenage Dirtbag gets you the point. Number 6, name the group for this one. It was You'll Say, The World Has Come Between Us. Our lives have come between us. Still, I know you just don't care. Deep Blue Something. And that is where I said, make sure you pay attention to what it says at the beginning. It was name the group. So the group was Deep Blue Something. The song was Breakfast at Tiffany's. Number 7, name the group. Name the group for this. So, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. So the group was called The Cartoons. The song was The Witch Doctor. It's a reverse from the question from this morning. If you were listening to Zoe Ball's show this morning, I asked them for the name of the song. Yeah, name of the artist this time around was Cartoons. Number 8, there's a boy I know. He's the one I dream of. Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above. It was How Will I Know by Whitney Houston. Number 9, name the artist. 'Cause you're hot when you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. It was Katy Perry. And finally, number 10. Very badly sung by me, but where it began, I can't begin to knowing. But then I know it's growing strong, etc., etc. It was Sweet Caroline. There we go. So how are you getting on so far? 30 points that you could have possibly gained from the first part of the quiz. How are you doing? Let us know, as you always do. Social media, Facebook live chat, etc. Wherever you want to, let us know how you're getting on. 2 rounds still to come. We've got connections round, as always. For those of you there on Tuesday night, don't panic. This is not as difficult or taxing or going to make you think too hard. So your connections round. Round 4, 9 questions. Question 10, what links them all together? As always, let us know when you don't. Tell us what the connection is. Let us know when you think you've got the connection. We will start with this. Number 1. Try again. What nationality are Salma Hayek, Selena Gomez, and Carlos Santana? He's the guy who sang that song Smooth. Just so you. So what nationality are Salma Hayek, Selena Gomez, and Carlos Santana? Number 2, on which medium would you find the channels Heart, Smooth, and Gold? Excuse me. So on which medium would you find the channels Heart, Smooth, and Gold? Number 3, what kind of energy is the transfer of kinetic energy from one source to another for warmth? That'll make sense if you're not sure when you think you might have the connection. But what kind of energy is the transfer of kinetic energy from one source to another for warmth? Question number 4, a sudden upsetting or a sudden upsetting or surprising event or experience is known by which word? So a sudden upsetting or surprising event or experience is known by which word? Number 5, what word can go before machines? The name of the original scale miniature vehicles. Not sure why I put the word original in there, but anyway. What word can go before machines? The name of the original scale miniature vehicles. Maybe not the originals then. but they're definitely scale miniature vehicles. That was actually quite funny on Tuesday when I said, "Don't shout out what the connection is. Just hold up pieces of paper," and yeah, it's quite watching slowly around the room. Oh, yeah. Number 6, the mixture of invisible gaseous start again. The mixture of invisible gaseous substance consisting of mainly oxygen and nitrogen is known by what name? So the mixture of invisible gaseous substance consisting of mainly oxygen and nitrogen is known by what name? Number 7, a group of musicians is known as a what? So a group of musicians is known as a what? Question number 8, complete the movie title from 1986. What circuit? So complete the movie title from 1986. What circuit? Johnny Five's alive. Number 9, inch, yard, and foot are measurements of what? So inch, yard, and foot are measurements of what? So as always, question 10, what links all of those together? So what links all of those together? Okay, we finish as we always do with our Jebril knowledge round. Some of you might know it as general, but we don't here. We know it as a Jebril knowledge round. 10 random questions, current affairs, and some random questions to fill in at the end. We start with number 1. So, current affairs to kick you off. A woman in America opened up her online banking app to find out she was how much in debt. Was it £350,000, £3.5 million, or £35 billion? So a woman in America opened up her online banking app to find out she was how much, she wasn't actually in debt, it was an error, but anyway, a woman in America opened up her online banking app to find out she was how much in debt. £350,000, £3.5 million, or £35 billion. Number 2, a war between neighbours in Sheffield has now seen what happen? A 12-foot wall to divide their properties, both parties sold up and moved out, or a tree has been cut in half right on the border. So a war between neighbours in Sheffield has now seen what happen? A 12-foot wall to divide their properties, both parties sold up and moved out. ripped out, or a tree has been cut in half right on the border? Number 3, how many stars how many stars are there on the flag of Australia? 15 months of talking, you think I'd be able to formulate sentences. So question number 3, how many stars are there on the flag of Australia? Number 4, where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? So where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? Question number 5, Mount Goodwin Austen. Start that again. Mount Goodwin Austen is more commonly known as which mountain? For question 1, I've converted it from dollars to pounds. That's why it was pounds. So Mount Goodwin Austen is more commonly known as which mountain? Number 6, a griser is an enthusiast of which transportation device? So a griser is an enthusiast of which transportation device? Number 7, again, you can name one of the 3. Name one of the water signs of the zodiac. So name one of the 3 water signs of the zodiac. Only need 1 for the point. None of them are Justin Timberlake, just so you know. Question number 8. How many stomachs does a cow have? So how many stomachs does a cow have? Question number 9. Ibiza is the largest of the Canary Islands. Is this true or false? So Ibiza is the largest of the Canary Islands. True or false? And your final question for this evening. The sciatic is the largest what in the human body? So the sciatic is the largest what in the human body? Ping that across. There we go. Right, so we're going to take another short break. To the quiz. Let's see how you did this evening. Let's push that button there and this button here. Here we go. So question number 1 was, what nationality are Salma Hayek, Selena Gomez, and Carlos Santana? They are all Mexican. Question number 2, on which medium would you find the channels Heart, Smooth and Gold? It is radio. Number 3, what kind of energy is the transfer of kinetic energy from one source to another for warmth? It is heat. When you start getting the link together, you'll probably know where I'm going. Number 4, a sudden, upsetting or surprising event or experience is known by which word? It is shock. Number 5, what word can go before machines? The name of the original scale miniature vehicles, but it is micro, so micro machines. Number 6, the mixture of invisible gaseous substance consisting of mainly oxygen and nitrogen is known by what name? It is air. Number 7, a group of musicians is known as a what? It is a band. Number 8, complete the movie title from 1986. What circuit? It is Short Circuit. Let's say Johnny Five's alive. Number 9, excuse me. Number 9, inch, yard, and foot are measurements of what? It is length. Because if you tie that in with the other 8 answers, well, you should have got different types of waves. So you had wavelength, microwave. I can't remember the others off the top of my head, but there you go. So all different types of waves. So however you've written that down, you can have the point. Finally, then, we finished off with general knowledge. Number 1, a woman in America opened up her online banking app to find out she was how much in debt? 35 billion. Yep, 35 billion. Well, it's $50 billion this year, so it worked out 35 billion pounds she's in debt. I think it's been sorted now, but that's a slightly frightening thing. Number 2, a war between neighbours in Sheffield has now seen what happened. This has been everywhere for the last few days. A tree has been cut in half right on the border. It's now become a bit of a tourist attraction now as well. People are actually coming along to take photos outside the house. Number 3, how many stars are there on the flag of Australia? It is 6. It's not Jason and Kylie. I like the answer. It is actually 6 now. There are 6 stars on the flag. I had to check that 5 times today. Number 4, where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? It is the moon. Number 5, Mount Godwin. Godwin Austen is more commonly known as which mountain? It is K2. Number 6, a greiser is an enthusiast of which transportation device? So you could either have trains or railways, whichever of those you have used. Number 7, name one of the water signs of the zodiac. So you've got Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Number 8, how many stomachs does a cow have? It's 4. Number 9, Ibiza is the largest of the Canary Islands. It is false. It's in the Balearic Islands. I don't even think it's the largest of the Balearic Islands, but I might be wrong on that. But it's definitely not the largest of the Canary Islands. And finally, number 10, the sciatic is the largest what in the human body? It is nerve. There we go. That is all of your 50 answers for this evening. So tot your scores up. How have you got on? Get ready to let us know on social media very, very shortly. But if you need a tiebreaker, I know some of you will do on Quiz Jockey, but if you need a tiebreaker in any other situation because you're playing against people and you want a winner, everyone wants to know if they won or not. Here is this. So, the Guinness World Record for most flags tattooed onto the human body, that's one person, is how many? So the Guinness World Record for most flags tattooed on the human body is how many? So remember, nearest to it gets the point. So it helps separate those teams if you're playing against each other and you want an actual round, actual winner. So I'm going to give you the answer in 5. The answer is 366. There is someone who has 366 flags tattooed on their body. Yeah, when I saw this earlier, I was looking for something else and it came up and I thought, that's a great idea for a tiebreaker question. But yeah, 366. So there we go. That is your